I had to learn a whole console-style program and a bit of Android development to stream this game. I have never been more proud of myself in a very ludicrous way. So much effort was had. Why is my Stream Deck not working? Do the thing. Why? Because everything is hard right now. That's why. Yeah, no, I'm literally about to show you my phone mirrored, but you know that mirroring your phone causes delay, which is no good for streaming, obviously. So B. Hildy not wanting that, but wanting to stream Cultist Simulator, which is a game I very, very much adore and have always adored. Since I first played it, by Weather Factory, one of my favorite super weirdos. Yeah, Stream Deck has said life is hard and then you die, so got it. So, lo and behold, Weather Factory wants me to spend $40 for a game I already own. Not just own, I've bought this on Google Play for 2 different devices, 2 different people, and pay for the Play Store. So, Weather Factory, I've given you a lot of money. I bought your merchandise, I bought your tarot deck. Weather Factory. So, just wasn't gonna do it. But you can't use the Google Play beta to play this on your computer. And thus, a stubborn Hildy was born. A little bit about Cultist Simulator. This is not... technically, this is Weather Factory's first game, but it is not Weather Factory's first game. Y'all remember Fallen London, the browser game? That was written by... let me get his name before I give you bad information. That was written by Alexis Kennedy, who is a double BAFTA nominee. BAFTA nominee, Game Innovation, Debut Game, Best Game Design, Best Innovation, Best Micro Studio, Best Game Design, Best Game, Best Gameplay, Innovation in Art and Narrative. Alexis founded Fail Better Games, where he created, wrote, and directed Fallen London and Sunless Sea, plus Story Nexus, Machine Cares, Night Circus, Black Crown, and all of those things connected to Fallen London. He also wrote Dragon Age, The Last Court, Stellaris, Horizon Signal, Dragon Age 4. He wrote the tabletop game The Lady Afterwards, which is set in the Cultist Simulator universe. And he's also wrote Book of Hours. Here's the thing about Alexis Kennedy. His writing is so intense that they had to hire the company that translated Baldur's Gate 3 to translate his work into Russian, because nobody fucking understood it. That's not true. It's that they wanted to mirror the poetry of his work, and Russian poetry, as you may or may not know, is intense as shit. So they hired the BG3 people, who have won multiple translation awards and are exceedingly expensive, which is why their games are expensive. You'll learn about the universe as I play, but it does help a little bit if you are vaguely familiar with it. Despite its name, this is not necessary. Yes, you are simulating a cult, but this isn't like Cult of the Lamb. You are not simulating followers running around and doing things. You are actually developing a pantheon and learning about a set of gods from the hours. So one for each hour on a clock face. There are 12. And from then on, we'll just go. The artist, by the way, is named Lottie Bevan and is amazing. So, when you start a game, actually I should start a game fresh. Save and exit. Oh sure, we'll purge the save. Let's go. The aspirant, alone in this chilly city with my useless education and my dreams. What now? Could I become something more? So, bit of housekeeping here. I actually don't know how to zoom out, which is a shame, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. because we're droid developing this, I don't know all of the commands. This is ultimately a resource management sim. Another shift at the hospital. Another shift, mopping the darkened hallways, delivering posts to hollow-eyed invalids, trundling corpse-laden gurneys to the basement. You can speed it up here. We'll go slow for a little bit. Halfway through your shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We won't require your services any longer. You should always pause when you're reading. He says, here, your last payment. We've paid you through the end of the month. I have lost my job. At least now I have a little time to rest, and my health improves. Dream is unlocked. Funds, I get 2, and health, I get 2. Where's my little blue box? Maybe I don't have one. I don't get, unless they make it. Yeah! This is the, little blue box of stats. Let's see for a second. Grid snap size, 1 card. Autosave at number 5, right. Info window, duration, sure. Good, we'll lower the sound just a little bit. But the music is very beautiful, so... UI scaling. Looks pretty good. Okay. We don't have any skills, so we get to do unskilled labor to make money, because if we don't have money, we can't pay rent. Unskilled labor, backbreaking work for meager pay. Is this the best I can do? Recall my dreams. Once again, I dream of a glow beneath the filthy skin of the world. The light through the black wood, the pale door, the old man. So this also shows my stats up here. It began when I spoke to the old man in the hospital. He knew my name, but he's dead now. The pneumonia. Why do I dream of him still? What is this cobalt light in my dreams? Time is now passing. When you very first start, the first 2 things you do, they do not force time management on you. Now, I'm boned for the rest of my life. The moonlit road. I know this dream. A road crests a hilltop and the air is silver bright. I'm gonna dream on my passions. Bottom of every window we have your aspect, brain or heart or hand or eye. Most of us are born with most of them. Aspect, moth. The moth was one of the hours. I knew a man who captured moths in a bell jar. On nights like this, he would release them one by one to die in the candle. Moth is the wild and perilous principle of chaos and yearning. Aspect, ingredient, fuel, ointment, pigment, patience, all are consumed in time. See, it wants me to do some lore, though, and I actually don't have lore, I believe. Whenever you... I can't put that there. That card must have at least one of these aspects, lore or Weigh the wood, so I don't have any lore, so we get to not involve ourselves in this particular creep show. At least not yet. So this is study. I'm having ideas. We'll figure out when it's done. All right. Mechanic number 1, magnet cards. Time passes. Time. The sundial shadow passes. I must have funds to live, or I will become ill. One of the many, many fail conditions in this game. Up here you see 0, 1. That means I've exhausted this. Like all things, if I go work out, I'm gonna get tired. If I go work a menial job, I'm going to get tired. But now I have some vitality, which is good. Vitality's nice. I'm getting healthier. I can't really go to work, though, because my health is fatigued, and I don't have any other stat. To work, I have to have a stat or a job. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. I know this dream. A road crests a hilltop, and the air is silver bright. Every time these timers change, that means there's a new screen in here. Rumpled fields, the wink of a river, a tinkling chill. Rain is coming, but the right kind of rain. I dreamt of the rain, whispering in the eaves, tapping on windows like an old friend, hissing prankishly in the chimney. It is difficult to be unhappy. The right kind of rain. Rest. Reconsider your priorities. Sound effects are very loud. Or risk yourself in exploration of the kingdoms of sleep. Right now, we're okay. Though, if you ever desperately need health, you can dream on it and get some. The number up here indicates how many cards or resources you're going to get from something. A bequest arrives. The old man! The one who died in the hospital has bequeathed me a sum of money and a packet of peculiar papers. Poetry, riddles, metaphysical speculations. For the first time in months, here's some fuel for my reason. Funds, a bequest, and reason. Hey, I can think through problems! A package of peculiar papers for my correspondence executor. I must study it, using either passion or reason. Well, passion is exhausted, so let's be reason petardes. Aspect, lantern. The lantern is from the House of the Sun, who happens to be the leader of the Hours. Life is a pure flame, and we live by an invisible sun within us. Thomas Brown. Lantern is the principle of the secret place, sometimes called the House of the Sun, and of the light above it. If I had a religion, it would probably be the Hours. Which maybe doesn't speak well for me, but I don't care. Judge people on your own time. Cards have expiration times, of course. Nothing lasts forever. My correspondent describes my dreams exactly. They use names that are instantly familiar. The house, the wood, the hours, the glory. They knew secrets beneath time and the skin of the world. A new curiosity burns in me. There is a note here. Directions to a bookshop that does not advertise its wares. Alright, this, my friends, is lore. A watchman's secret. It has been expressed like this. Each hour has its color, but color exists only when there is light. The watchman is the first of the hours. Aspect, lantern. Aspect requires knowledge. This is a puzzle with missing pieces. I might find these pieces in odd corners of scholarship. To upgrade or subvert this fragment, you need erudition or an HQ with a library. Aspect, lore. Knowledge of the invisible arts. I can use it to attract followers, to perform rites, to open the way to the mansis, to seek my ascension. Lore fragments can sometimes be upgraded with study and with matching fragments. Nothing is redundant when studying the Mansus. Temptation, enlightenment. This is a win condition. For now, though, you will begin to see my intense organization for this game, which you actually usually have to have. Directions to Moorlands. The directions to Moorland's shop are cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studied, one must be circumspect. Contentment, by the way. I'm happy, I think. Contentment defends against dread. My contentment doesn't last. Here we have Lantern 2, Heart 2, and Aspect Influence, an Echo, a Resonance, an Alignment, something that will fade soon. Aspect Heart. The heart relentless beats to protect the skin of the world we understand. The heart is the principle that continues and preserves. You'll see under Vitality, we also have Heart as a principle. Aspect Advancement, a taste of what might be. With enough of these cards, you can grow an ability. Or a stat, if you will. All right. Now that I've found a location, I can explore it in occult scrap. Explore the city with health or followers, explore locations, or investigate the possibilities of lore. Exploration is often unpredictable. There are places in this city where I can find extraordinary things if I can sift the clues out of history and rumor. This is an occult scrap. Aspect Secret Histories. Secret Histories is the theme of Book of Hours, Weather Factory's second game. Secret Histories describe the unknown complexities of the world and its many paths. An ill-lit street and an ill-favored bend in a lesser river. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Moorland nods as I enter, but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me, before I have time to introduce myself. Moorland shop. But first, we've got notes on a possible collaborator. I have a name, a description, a few tantalizing details, but there are 1,000 faces in this city. Let us go. Let us find one of the many thousand faces. Oh, look at this, my friends. Here we have exotic cravings. What hunger drives us? Obsessions. Grabs a card to fill its void. Aspect resentment. Too many grievances can compromise loyalty. So it's gonna grab a card of these varieties. Aspect Maverick. A student of the invisible arts with an agenda of their own. Aspect the marks of delight. I may seek immortality and delight in the hour called the Red Grail. Her touch marks peculiar appetites and marks. Aspect the forms of change. Each time I change, I leave something behind. Aspect the marks of shaping. I may seek immortality and power in the hour called the Forge of Days. Her touch brings particular appetites and marks. Aspect mentor, our secret ruler who commands our loyalty, who shall rise still higher through our works. Aspect the marks of light. I may seek immortality and enlightenment in the hour called the Watchman. His touch brings particular appetites and marks. And last, aspect the claws of memory. Beneath the soil, bones, in the bones, memory, in the memory, colors. This is slowly how you win. But first you lose a lot because of it. Oh hey! 2 vitality. Boop. So, stole my enlightenment because it's got the mark of the Watchman. The Watchman's footsteps. Hunger glows in my brain. Hunger for the knowledge the invisible arts might bring. And then you get Restlessness, my fucking least favorite card, because you can't do anything with it except apply it to Ritual's super late game, and then it becomes Dread, which eventually you'll know. The heart relentless beats to protect the skin of the world we understand. Ah! Ah! Did we crash? Device disconnected. Oh dear. Well, fancy. Boogers. It's fine. That's not what I want. Search. It does autosave every 5 minutes. We'll see how much we lost. I have a feeling I know why it crashed, though. Settings. Lock screen and AOD. Always on display. Thank you. Oh. That might be later. Where are we starting from? Ah. Well, okay. We're not that far behind. Oh, we have to redo Morelands, though. I think we had just basically done Morelands, though. So that is Oakley Doakley. Right, we'd just gotten that. Okay. So, again, fuck Restlessness. Fuck you, Restlessness. Yeah, we'll keep with the physical job, though. So, here. And now I have an address. I'll dispatch a letter and propose a meeting. Which gives me Mystique. Uncanniness lingers. Mystique may attract the attention of hunters. They can't use it to build a case against you, but it will encourage them to look harder. Aspect, reputation. Many fear their reputation, few their conscience. Pliny. Alright, let's upgrade our health, shall we? I am abrim with vitality. If I devote some time to exercise, I'll benefit. You are supposed to be in like the 1800s, but occasionally I'm like, yeah, sure. Maybe the 1900s is roughly it. Alternate universe, of course. So, I have found the congregation of St. Felix at Shurin. Can't do anything with that yet, but it is a location. A trembling in the air. The sun flickers like a shadow. Dreams ripple behind the surface of mirrors. I must be careful not to drift from the waking world. Fascination may provoke visions. It is the empty space which makes the bowl useful. Lao Tzu. Fascination. Light leaks through the cracks. My mind is brighter than it ever was. The higher I rise, the more I see. The reply to your letter is courteous, if cautious. They are intrigued by how you found their name, intrigued enough to meet you. Thaleba, an acquaintance. Ooh. Sometimes you just get a hanger on. That was a nice roll. So their color in the background indicates, to a point, what aspect they might assist you with. Saliba is a man of prodigious appetites. He is long past the point where their satisfaction has given him any pleasure, but he has learnt so very much. You might be able to recruit this acquaintance as a follower. Aspect acquaintance, not yet a friend, nor yet an enemy. Aspect mortal, the long habit of living indisposeth us for dying. I'm not surprised Thomas Brown is your fucking favorite, my guy. That makes sense. All right, back to work with us. Once I have more aspects, more lore, you'll see over here. My organization method is top-notch and very compulsive. Ta-da! I now have an actual ability, skill, a stronger physique. If I study health, I can also get vitality, which is needed to level up my physique. Okay. You are in stream, correct? Yeah, okay. Listen, this is extremely hurtful. When I turn around and see you watching literally another streamer on streaming, it's very, very hurtful. Thank you. All right. Uh, we're not ready to talk to Saliba yet. I feel like I don't have anything to offer him. So, studying health does not exhaust it, which is handy dandy. Oh, okay, fine. I didn't have to read that anyway, game. So now at least we can do a labor loop and keep our funds up so we don't starve. And a study loop so that we can get stronger and mightier. Oh, that's right. I only have 2 health. Probably shouldn't have studied first. Meep. Oh, dread, right. I've seen too much. A nameless gnawing fear has its teeth in my hopes, an existential horror. Aspect induces despair. Aspect edge. All conquest occurs at the edge. One who dwells there is blind and cannot be wounded. Another is strong and grows stronger. Edge is the principle of battle and of struggle. Aspect memory. We remember the dead until we forget them. Aspect ill health. Perhaps I can rest and recover. 3 dread and you're out. You kill yourself due to despair. It is an issue. The wrong kind of attention. The city is rife with journalists and detectives and other meddlers. How long will they leave me in peace? Unfortunately, I have become mysterious, which is no good for me. Do I know what the Suppression Bureau does? No, I don't. Will we eventually? Maybe. All right. There's always someone who doesn't understand or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence on my activities to share with the authorities. I'm not doing anything illegal! At least, I don't think. I'm just reading, my guy, but apparently, these tools, inappropriate. Bleak thoughts, dark days, I must be careful not to let doubts creep in. Dread may provoke full-fledged despair. Acquaintances don't have a timer, by the way. You don't have to worry about that. You can just leave them there. Hooray! A stronger physique! Now, unskilled labor, arms of bronze. Let's do it. Vitality, lesson learned. Ah, fuck. I've become unwell. The wolf despair prowls elsewhere. No dread empowers this despair. It's over for now. I have received a fleeting reminiscence. A moment in time, in another moment, it'll be gone. All right. So, if we want to upgrade our physique, I believe we only need 2, correct? We shall grow stronger. We shall persevere. For now. Whenever the principle of the heart is implicated, I may gain vitality. This is just like free vitality. It's really... It's nice. Very nice. Apparently despair is just like up my butt right now. Sweet. I can use vitality to get better. Aspect winter. Winter is the principle of silence, of endings, and of those things that are not quite dead. Sweet. A hardened physique. You might not know it to look at me, but I have grown strong as a smith, or a soldier, or a day, or a Hildy. Use this with 3 lessons learned to gain more health. Roger Dodger. Why am I focusing on health so much? Well, you saw me get sick, right? If you don't have any health for illness to take, you die. Basically, I'm just trying not to... The whole of Cultist Simulator is a resource management sim of not dying. Please, do you like creepy things? Good, don't die. Take this cult. It's dangerous to go alone. All right. 1 tired health down. More work to go. Because money goes really fast once you start spending it. I now have arms of iron. I'm ready to grow stronger, theoretically, but I need 3 of these, so JK. What hunger drives us? Ugh, that means restlessness. All right. There's other ways to potentially get contentment. So contentment can just sort of appear from an event. There's an event where, like, it's like, hey, you don't have a girlfriend. That's fine. You're happy being single. But you can also dream on health or on funds. Which, yes, that means you're buying a prostitute or some such. And I actually don't know. I think it might be in that case. So if you go to the Ekdesis Club, which is I will work with speed and in silence. I don't fear injury. The Ekdesis Club is a performance place, which we'll unlock eventually. So if you go to the Ekdesis Club, then you can buy pleasure. I think when you dream on funds, you're buying just like a conversation. Here it is. If I have a particular friend, now is the time to renew our connection. I'm alone, but there is peace in that also. Thanks, Alexis Kennedy. It is okay to be alone, everyone. Dread. I've seen too much. A nameless gnawing fear. A nameless gnawing fear. Like, living every day. So dreaming on health can get you a lot of things, and not all of them are good. It's a little risky. I remember that I was different, but I can't yet remember how. Dread can be quelled with the correct resource. I remember that I was different before. Before depression. I remember something. It's quite nice, actually, how they handle that in this game. The others speak very little to me because I'm too busy being a fucking badass crushing my job. That's really what that message is. I am a brim of vitality. Vitality. A brim! But we're gonna keep doing this because we are actually going to level up even more after this. We're gonna go to 5. I have learned from many, many failures that one must start by intensely leveling their skills. I mean, but frankly, let's be real. If I were going to start a cult, I would want to be very healthy. I just feel like there'd be some member one day that'd be like, you're not going to sacrifice me. I'm going to sacrifice you, motherfucker. And it would be no good, very bad. And I would have to fuck somebody up. So for the best, okay, we're gonna get a lesson learned from that. I'll hold off on using my physique so I can do this. Lord almighty, it's because it's going to sleep even though I'm telling it not to. This is a challenge. It says always on display. Extend to unlock. Got it. Trusted places. This. Okay. You gonna not be a butthead? No? Okay. We'll see. In the end, it's not so bad. I'll increase autosave to 2 minutes. I mean, it takes literally 30 seconds to get back to it. And I didn't have to pay $40 to buy this game for the fifth time. Where are we now? Yeah, okay. That's okay. Settings, autosave interval. 2 minutes. Proper. Alrighty. The thing is, some of this is RNG, so that's a little disheartening because contentment I did find, like the event about your relationships, it may not show up, and I might not get to nuke out that dread as easily as I did. Which would be a fucking bummer. Oh wait, that's post that other dread. Oh, you guys just fucked me with another dread because you just felt like it? That's nice. Way to go. Love you too. Uh... Alright. Yeah, I know. You're looking for shit. You're not gonna find anything. I'm fine. An adversary is asking, searching questions about my activities. Yeah, they're boring right now, my dude. Another method of getting contentment is wandering through your memory. Hi, Miss Roy. My thoughts will wander and I will follow. Old emotions will come to roost. Welcome to Art Game Central. I think I've mentioned Weather Factory a couple times now. They're the dev studio that did this. Miss Roy, do you remember a game called Fallen London? It was a browser game. Also, Vic, you know how I knew you weren't in stream? Alexis Kennedy wrote 2 Dragon Age games and you didn't respond. Yeah. The guy who wrote this game wrote Dragon Age. 2 of them. Please write in chat, though. Yeah, Fallen London and Sunless Sea. He also wrote Dragon Age 4. An injury. You literally told me I don't have to worry about it. What the hell? Excuse me. Excuse me. It's alright. Once. So an injury does have a time limit. I need rest and nourishment if I am to recover. But the mother of ants looks kindly on wounds. Dreaming with an injury before the card fades will also allow you to recover health. Aspect, knock. The knock permits no seal and no isolation. It thrusts us gleefully out of the safety of ignorance. The knock is the principle that opens doors and unseams barriers. So knock is my my second favorite. Third, tied. It's tied with Moth of the Hours. My favorite, oh god, it's like Winter, Moth, and Knock, depending on my mood, which of course are all the quietly depressed and deadly ones, but whatever. Moth is kind of like if Harley Quinn could, Harley Quinn from the animated series could be an hour minus 3 decibels of volume. Winter is very much like your Brokeback Mountain, your bleak, wintry mountain where there's love once and then it becomes a secret forever. And then Knock is about this intense inability to let sleeping dogs lie. The hour that is in charge of it is the mother of ants, and she literally sends her ants into crevices to hear all secrets of the world. The people who work with Moth are uh, the sister and witch and the witch and sister. Essentially, they flip identities depending on the moment. I think either that or yes. There is also just the Moth, but and yes, the hours are their own entire mythology that this man wrote alone. I am safe for now. My adversary has not enough evidence to bring a case against me, and they've found no clues. Good. Great! Weary detective. This gentleman would much rather be left alone with his pipe and his Illustrated London News. But no, apparently some conjurer of abominations has to be hunted down like a mad dog, and apparently no one else can find the time. I'm sorry, guy. I didn't mean to ruin your day. Which apparently I really did. All right. We did go explore the city with our with our memories, and we just found more dread. No! 3 dread and you're dead. 3 dread. You're dead. Oh, I do get extra vitality this time, though. All right. An early night. Imagine a box of mirrors where each mirror contains a sweeter light. Now imagine that in the 7th mirror, there is only an ordinary dawn, an ordinary bed, the dull beginnings of an ordinary day. Imagine that and long for light. So, received a fascination, which is fine. I can use dread with that. Fascination. Light leaks through the cracks. We can combat that with dread. Pro tip, always use the one that's going to last longer. They will burn off. They have deadlines. So use the one that's going to hang out longer and let the other one burn out. Fuck. How much time do I have on the injury? Okay, good. You have to dream on an injury to get rid of it. And though I do love the Mother of Ants, I don't want an injury now because it permanently takes away one of your health. I am going to lose this vitality, though, which is a bummer. You cannot undo once you lay your cards. Ugh, bummer. Ha! I'm currently dreaming on my fascination. You are not going to make me go crazy. 3 dread, you're dead. 3 fascination, you're also dead. All right. Oh, sweet! I'm not going to lose that vitality. That's dope. Hold on. We still have to make money or we perish because capitalism. This guy says so. The passing of time. A fleeting reminiscence. The air is cold now. I am home again in this lumpen flesh. Better, perhaps. So this is dreaming. The doors of vision swing wide. A little darkness will mellow my light. Even dread has its uses. That is me dreaming with fascination and dread. In injury, let us heal ourselves. Resting will restore me. The medicine is dark and bitter as tar. It would be easy to suspect I am being poisoned. I'm gonna start a cult, god damn it. I'm gonna start it right. Ugh, damn it. So my despair did manage to snag my dread when there was only 18 seconds left, because whatever. Oh! That's 2. Fuck. I'm definitely gonna have to dream on some money. I don't want to die. Oh, pause. Uh, wait, wait. I put the thing in there. Oh, I got restlessness? Son of a bitch! Okay. In times of a special crisis, I might visit a discreet pharmacist to purchase a tincture of opium and make my dreams sweet, but only in times of a special crisis. This is an expensive and risky way to gain contentment. It might provoke sickness or despair. Listen, buddy, I'm in trouble. This is dread, this will become dread, and there's a dread hanging out there. This is no good, very bad time. Aha! Show me contentment. Oh, fuck! Oh, okay. Okay. One step closer to not dying horribly, but I still need one more contentment to survive. Okay. I would really prefer to not go berserk, so I'll try health again. Okay. Great. Good. Fine. Beautiful. It's horrible, and please allow me to experience some sort of good dream so I'm not dead on arrival. Please. Hurry up, you little shit. Ah, you pulled the dread and not contentment? The fuck? Lord almighty. Okay. At least I can dream directly on this next dread, but that doesn't mean shit. Oh my god. Oh. I think I'm dead. I think this is it for me. I don't know if I can manage anything else. That's gonna put me at 3. Okay. Ah, of course, the one time I need restlessness. Yeah, I know. You hear that change in tone? Yeah, that's the hours fucking coming for me. Me, sorry, like how in this game about serving an unknowable eldritch master, one of the fail conditions is capitalism. Yeah, I hit all the danger marks. Like, it's brutal, brutal. Oh, God. Please give me contentment. Please. From painting, you can sometimes get contentment. Yes! It's still gonna pull this next dread. I'm not gonna clear yet. I'm gonna get 2 minutes. Yeah, look, the Eldritch God's coming for me with misery. I'm gonna get 2 minutes to get another contentment. Restlessness. Great! How much on that? Okay. I sat on it a little too long. Because I'll need erudition for it. No, I'll need lore, actually. Do I have the right lore? I think I have the right lore. Uh... No, I do not have the right lore. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just not worry about this right now. We just need to keep getting money so we don't die. We can always get back on that ish later. He's got nothing on me because there's nothing to be got. Okay, I can at least use the restlessness painting. How long do you got? Oh, that's gonna be tight, but I can do it. Maybe. Once a card is in a slot, it stops counting down. Okay, that's vitality. Fleeting reminiscence, my ass. Okay. Yeah, of course. Fleeting reminiscence. Fleeting reminiscence. All of them are reminiscences. Apparently, I've just had a terrible life and can remember nothing. Nothing but horrible, terrible pain. Okay. Passion. Oh, yeah, we're not going to get. I wonder. Can I throw you in any slots? No. Yeah, we're not going to get through in enough time to not have dread there. Jesus. Fuck. Okay, okay. Tell me you want me dead without telling me you want me dead. It's fine. Oh man. This isn't contentment. We're up Shit's Creek. Nope. Rip City. No more. Despair the wolf that devours thought. Am I alive or am I dead? It no longer matters. Begin another descent. The medium? Everyone knows that I speak with the dead. I have been called a prophet and a ghoul. I have no reason to disabuse them of their illusions. The dancer? I am young and I am strong, and for a time yet I will be beautiful. The detective? I am an inspector in the capital's police, charged with the investigation of the most vile and wretched things that one human does to another. So it'll show you your starting cards. This is always available after No More. It'll also tell you conditions. Votes, dancer, medium, detective. Are we human or are we dancers? Roger Dodger. All right, I have a job. I have a position in the chorus at the Gaiety. It's mine until my luck or my looks run out. Aspect, the lady in the box. A lady of means sometimes attends performances. She has been known to show a keen interest in chorus members. Aspect, dance. Older than language, younger than life. Aspect, the gentleman at the stage door. A gentleman of means sometimes attends performances. He has been known to pay his respects to chorus members after the show. Aspect, a bright-eyed watcher. Sometimes she sits in the second row, seeking new talent for her peculiar establishment. Those she employs are rarely seen about town. Aspect, job. An arrangement to exchange one's life for money. Ugh. Right there in the gut. All right, let's go to work. I must use my health, of course, because I'm dancing! The stage awaits, hot and clean and bare and bright. If I move the moves and step the steps and do what is required, they'll pay me. All right. Oh, pause! Ah! Fucked it up. Tonight I sensed an opportunity and I stayed aloof because I forgot to pause. I stayed aloof. I moved the moves and stepped the steps and did what was required, and now they'll pay me. It's okay. I can go back tomorrow and also pursue the opportunity. Let's go. A discarded mystery. Hundreds of dancers have passed through this changing room. Now and then one finds their traces like dropped petals. A lost glove, a faded photograph, an admirer's note. I did not get an opportunity. The stage awaits, hot and clean and bare and bright. If I move the moves and steps the steps and do what is required, they'll pay me. What did I find? A crumpled poem. Let's look at this poem. Oh, approach? Passion. I think I dreamt something like this once, on a night when the moon dappled the sheets of my bed, when I dreamt that my hands were not exactly hands, that something more than blood pulsed under my skin, and that skin was not the skin I wear. What if I could find something of that skin again, of that dream again, and that skin? It has moth aspect. Oof. All right. Let us once again step the steps so that we do not starve. I'm literally living paycheck to paycheck. Horrible. Again. I'm disappointed in that last run because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get to show the real creepy shit, and then it did not work. It did not happen. Oh, we're dreaming. A dream of an older self. Tonight I'll cut a lock of my hair before I sleep. I read that in the poem. Snip, snip. I lie awake half the night, convinced there is something in my room. A little after midnight occurs to me that I am that something. I like that. And I fall gratefully into sleep. I like that a lot. I am that something in my room. Let's do this. Oh, let's read the glimmering card while we're here. I've read these cards so many times that I often forget. Glimmering. My emotions run higher than usual. There are things I'll never understand, and those things will always be precious. But just now, I am closer to them. Glimmering can be used with study to gain passion. It lasts only 3 minutes if unused. Yes, I know. Mortal frustrations. What hunger drives me? Yes. Give me the dread of not knowing where to go in life. I get it. Oh, an opportunity! Tonight I could attract attention if I cease to hold back, if I commit myself more fully. Let's use some passion, shall we? I felt older eyes upon me. Afterwards, I received a gift from an admirer, a little too personal for me to feel comfortable, but I can sell it in the secondhand market. Oh, what a life. I dreamt of a great wood at the heart of the first continent where we moved among the trees, dark and light and dark again, up and down and into the fire. I dreamt that once we were something else, or something else was us. Once perhaps we were things with wings. Sometimes now my shoulder blades itch. Temptation, change. Let's learn about the moth. Feed my imagination. There are more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. I've gained passion, but it'll be more difficult to gain passion next time. Skill. A vivid imagination. My daydreams sometimes outpace my dreams. Man, I would love to, study health so I can get stronger and eat. I am exploring right now. What is happening with the exploration? An old partner. When the moon is out, I slip over the fence into the locked park, looking under branch. Ooh, I'm gonna have to. There are some screens I missed. We'll go back and read that. Oh, another opportunity. Let us go. Can I put my... Oh! I can put my skill in there. Oh, is this contentment? Fuck yeah. Goodbye, dread. Dread, I shall combat you with happiness. Damn it. Okay. The vivid imagination does not do anything. It is a useless uselessness. Fucker. I guess we'll paint. Inspiration? I don't have anything for inspiration. I am without cards. Alright, show me these. When the moon is out, I slip over the fence into the locked park, looking under branches in the hollow places. I don't know why yet. I found a package dropped in the mud. I knew at once it was what I was looking for. Perhaps it was meant for me. Perhaps I stole it, as one might steal an abandoned baby. In the winged dream of the wood, I danced with something a little like it. Reason! And I received a winged doll. Winged doll. In an attic above a skeleton house, there was a window. Beside the window, there was a box. In the box, there was a bandage. In the bandage was a twist of clotted hair. In the hair was wound a doll, because the window had never been opened. It's got the aspect of moth. I knew a man who captured moths in a bell jar. On nights like this, he would release them one by one to die in the candle. Moth is the wild and perilous principle of chaos and yearning. We also have auctionable. I might be able to auction this, although value at auction is always uncertain. And we also have aspect tool. A sword does not kill. It is an instrument in the hand of the killer. Seneca the Younger. Thus begins. So this is level 4. You'll see it has aspect 4. Thus begins my compulsive organization strategy. Of course, I'm currently using all my passions, so this opportunity... Oh wait, no, inspiration, that's right. I can use reason in that, I think. Doot. It must have one influence. Okay. Can I do this? God blast it. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Ah, not fast enough. Contentment would have worked. I'm not spending money on paints. I have $1. One fund. You never know. This might be a living. Add passion and make distinctive paintings. Add mystique and especially notoriety to attract attention and make more money. Be careful. If you use notoriety, exhibiting paintings will keep you in the public eye. I could spend money on better paints, or perhaps I could find more exotic pigments. I see the mistakes, but I can also see the end. This is work I can be proud of. With enough publicity, it will sell. My recent work has gone unnoticed. Nothing has sold. Perhaps the work is its own reward. I hope so. Contentment. Glimmering. Also, where the fuck was this contentment last game? Whatever. Booties. Let's not get fired by the gaiety, shall we? Jobs will expire. All right. I cleared my mind. Fleeting reminiscence. The sun still moves. The wind still walks. My journals are the labyrinth clue. Fresh air and exercise. Woo! Let us continue so that we can not starve. We're not going to starve. We work as a dancer. I suppose upgrading our physique is important. Yeah? What do you want from me? Opportunity? Sure. Reason. It's not gonna work. I stayed aloof. Yeah, I know. Ugh. Lord. I'm like on the border of losing my job because I'm so unoriginal. Great. Beautiful. All right. Well, we'll keep going. Bless it. All right. So while that's running, we can at least go one more time. Nope, this way. That's how I prefer it. Oh no, Dread! Fuck off, despair. I'm fine. Extra effort. Oh, please. Please. Ooh, someone's gonna talk to me? What we say and when we say it. Do I have something in common with some of those who watch me? What did I get? What did I get? Sulochana Amavasya. A. The laconic, energetic, bright-eyed, unblinking owner of Ecdysis Club. Dope! Aspect patron, a figure of note in the circles where I move. Do I have some in common? Okay. What is it exactly that you want from me, then? Yeah, a physique! I have a physique. I finally have a physique. Oh, this is study. Right. Study. Health. Start. Can I give you my physique? Is that okay? No. Only my health. No physique. Only health. But Don't Starve is a different game. I know. It certainly feels like it's a different, it should be a different game, but no. The life of a dancer is burn all your carbs, burn all your calories, and then don't starve anyway. What do we got? All right, Sulochana. Sulochana stubs out her cigarette. Yes, if you want to study a language with me, yes, you can. Was there something else? What? What language, Sulochana? Subject. Can I give you this? Let's see if that works. Oh, I didn't read it. It's fine. It doesn't, it seems to have just given me more money, which is fine, but, you know. All right. We're gonna have to start playing games here. We want to get a better body. Better mind. I guess I could try to give her the winged doll. What does she have to say to me? Is she disappointed? It's difficult to tell with Sulochana. Apparently she's disappointed, so that's cool. Tight. All right, let's try again. Here. We'll try that. We're gonna do some menial work because the contract at the Gaiety apparently does not actually help my physical health, despite dancing my ass off. Literally, because I barely make any money to eat. Weight loss strategy unlocked. Poor dancer. Quick, quick, don't lose your job! Okay. Man, it's stressful being a performer in 1860s London. Jesus. Okay, she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, it's a doll. Cool. Tight, tight, tight. Okay. Let's try passion? Yes, that will get you into trouble. Okay, she's gonna talk to me. Oh, I really need that vitality, though. All right, all right. Yeah, what did I get? Just more money? Extra dollars? Extra dollars. Okay. Fatigued health, you can go there. Fatigued passion right there. We have enough time. Yeah. There. Let's get another vitality going. You have potential. You saw me see that. Potential is enough. Isn't enough. Anything else? What do you want from me? Solachana, can I give you this? No, you don't care about that. How about reason? No. Vitality? Okay. This? Now we, oh. Oh, okay. Now we begin to understand each other. Okay. You want to join my moth cult? I'm here for this, as long as you give me a job that isn't, damn it, the place that I'm working. Because the place I'm working is a hellscape. Fleeting reminiscence. Yes, yes, yes. I'm exhausted. Everything's hard, and then you die. I get it. I get it. Okay. Give me that good vitality. An injury! Lord Almighty, am I studying health right now? Yes, good. The road you want to walk is what we call the old form. I walked it myself, and eventually it brought me here. You'll give up everything along the way. You'll need to shed your skin, and not only once. Find me in my house, and we can talk about the partner you will need in the end. Here's the address. The Ecdysis Club. Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting and not at all concerning for my health and body. Am I going to be not skinned? Well, that would be a way to die. Yeah, I know. You want contentment. I don't have it yet. You're just gonna have to accept that it's not here right now. It's not here. We'll figure it out later. Okay. So you're saying go here. Entry. Sulochana. Wait, hold on. Explore the city with health, followers, explore locations. Exploration is often unpredictable. All right. Slochana Amavasya stands just inside the red swag doorway, smoking one of her peculiar imported clove cigarettes, speaking to a lean, very tall sort who might perhaps be Greek. She watches me approach without blinking or changing her expression. Subject. Very well, Sulochana says. I have a job for you. This is a one-time offer. She takes a drag on her cigarette. You'll be taking off your clothes, she adds. She leans in very close. And that's not all. Aspect, old form. I am coming to know a dance that began in the sodden forests of the first continent. Aspect, location. Locations! Everything must be somewhere, and this is here. Aspect, desire. My ultimate aim. There will be a prize. Next up at the Ecdysis Club, our dancer doing a rip tease. It's called the unveiling of the self, which, I mean, I guess, if we're gonna be really literal about it, our truest selves are, in fact, underneath our skins. Yes, yes, let's make more money. Let's go. Okay, the lady in the box is interested in me. What does the lady in the box want? Does she want reason? No. No. Okay, it's gotta be passion. That's fine. Unless it's, can I put like an emotional feeling in there? No. Okay, passion it is. Oh, it could be restlessness. Suppose that makes sense. The despair guy just sits here until you give him contentment. He's just like, yeah, just wait. I'll just wait for you to fuck up and die. Here. Oh, oops. Well, all right. Yes, good. I am assigned a narrow dressing room of my own. Very narrow. Hardly more than a cupboard. I am given my first costume. Sulachana cuts a lock of my hair with a little pair of silver scissors and whispers a secret in my ear. A barber's warning. The power of the wood enjoys the separation of the lock from the scalp. For attention, burn it. For opportunity, bury it. Speak this over a corpse in a rite with a winter influence present, and the corpse will rise. Aspect requires intuition. With time and peace, answers sometimes come unannounced. To upgrade or subvert this fragment, you'd need glimmerings or an HQ with a sanctuary. Okay. It begins, I suppose. A contract at the Ecdysis Club! Hey, Jobbin! Health, fatigued. Over here. A contract at the Gaiety. Yeah, fuck you, Gaiety. Fuck you. We're done. We're done here, guy. You never appreciated me. I think. Let's explore the city. Oh, I might have found somewhere unusual. Streets strange by moonlight. Sometimes the light of the moon is a key to other spaces. I found a place where, for a night or two, the streets curve in unfamiliar ways. If I walk here, I might find insight, or I might be touched by madness. Well, let's walk there. Let's see what happens. It's contentment, finally. Yes, contentment, finally, Hildy says, as she lies and closes her eyes. Her last time, I will finally settle with this terrible existence called life. Contract at the Ecdysis Club. The Ecdysis Club? Purpose. Show my skill to gain access to more complex dances, or use my desire to pursue change, or leave empty if I'm just earning money. Okay, temptation. The final fulfill. Okay, hold on. The Echidsis Club. Hold on. There's got to be a way to pronounce this. This fancy vocabulary also must mean something. Let us learn. What? First off, Echidsis? The echidsis is the molting of the cuticle in many invertebrates of the clade Echidsozoa, or moths. It can also be the process of shedding the old skin in reptiles or casting off the outer cuticle in insects and other arthropods. Ecdysis. It's called ecdysis. Contentment, also known as fuck it, I'll take it. Indeed, Vic. Okay, so the hold on. Ecdysis Club. Hold on. I have to hear it one more time. Tell me one more time, Internet. Tell me one more time how to say this. It is a difficult word. Ectasis. Oh, but okay. So he has it misspelled. Okay, that's just a typo. It is ectasis, okay. We are gonna flay ourselves for the moth. The Ectasis Club opens, I have learnt, on a rhythm determined by the moon as she alters her shape. It is always, but not only, open on nights of the new moon. Mr. Agdistis guides me from the dressing room to the stage. He was a dancer once himself. You can still see it in his gestures, but the wound in his thigh keeps him from the stage. Purpose. The final fulfillment of desire is often a conclusion. It is not enough to hope. I stand or fail on my deeds. Desires are often the means to winning a game. The desire for sensation or power or enlightenment will require a great ritual. But there are other, even rarer desires, especially in the Ghoul, Priest, and Dancer expansions, which is one of which I'm playing. Ability or scar? Oh, I'm updating my physique right now. What of myself shall I commit? Oh, I see. Okay. Tonight we are masked and move like celebrants. Mr. Agdistis watches closely. My influence. What stirs me today? Okay. So. Let's see. Visions pass me with explore an uncanny tangle of... Oh, did I get fascination? I did. Okay. Visions pass me with... Pavane? Is this Pavane? Honestly, I know it in context, but now that I'm streaming, I realize how many words I just assumed the meaning of contextually that he uses. The term pavane refers to both a slow, stately Renaissance dance and the musical piece that accompanies it. Oh, okay. This will occasionally crash because I'm streaming it directly from my phone. Do not worry. I'm using a specific program so that I do not have to do this with lag. It's like every time I do this, it opens another of my files, which is hilarious. Okay. This. Basically, I'm in developer mode. I had to learn how to do that in an hour. The wood grows around the walls of the mansis. As any student of histories knows, the mansis has no walls. Christopher Illipoli, traveling at night, he is made up for this game. All right, we shall continue. Where were we? We have loaded the game. We were saying fuck you to the gaiety. Oh, yes, and we were in the process of considering this. A fleeting reminiscence, indeed. Good. Great. Oh, yes. A pavane, which is pavan. It's pavan. Pavan. A pavan. Hold on. Oh, are we out of audio? Does it restart every time it crashes? Yeah, it does. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, this game actually has music. Ooh, that's okay. But now we're actually gonna shut that off for a hot second. And am I using my monitor? I am not. We're gonna do this. This is a pavane.
So just like the first set of dance tunes came from a famous collection, the next dances come from instructions that were in a book that was written as a conversation between a dancing master and a student called Orchestrography. We credit this to Poineau Arpeau, and within that, there are details about many dances from the Renaissance period, and what else it contains is not only the dance steps, but some of the very little information about what
The
percussion
dance steps, not man set.
during the dance music during that time. So these treatises and other collections that are
treatises and other collections
really helped with the informed practice of early music. Now with this, you're going to see some of the most common dances that you not only see dancers dance, but that you hear musicians play. You'll hear a pavane, and you'll see a pavane.
We're going to hear a pavane and see a pavane, and then we'll hear a galliard and see a galliard.
Lucky you, because I've never gotten to do a concert with dancers like this, so I'm just thrilled.
He gets to see it for the first time too. All right, let's see a pavane. Okay, camera person, that's not the oh, wait, there are the people. This is a very, very low effort dance. All right, then. That's a pavane. We've learned. Yeah, actually, this almost won awards for its music, Misra, so it's, you know, there's music. Here we go. Visions pass me with pavane grace. A window over a wood, a garden of ice, a shivering sun. A woman of glass who will return home with reluctance. Okay, fleeting reminiscence. It's like the weirdest... Yes, Misroy, I think you could crush that. This is like the weirdest rock, paper, scissors of... of all time. So basically, contentment gets dread. Dread gets fascination. Fascination gets like, there are very rare cases where you want, like, contentment to be knocked out. Very rare. Fascination, but fascination can also get that. And then fleeting reminiscence gets fascination. So it's like a weird box stuff. Fascination can be destroyed by two things. Hey! I am healthier. So in any case, this, which is another death condition, this is going insane. This will be handled by that fleeting reminiscence. A contract at the Gaiety. Suspended. No. Fuck you. We've got a job. We've got a job. We are pursuing a job. Work at the Ecdysis Club. Thunder. Almost. There's something tonight that almost happens. A gathering thunder. A moment when the scent of mountain pine freshens the air. But we remove everything except the masks, and all that occurs is applause. Add a little more heart to achieve something more. The further advanced your desire, the more heart you'll need. Oh, we're not just pursuing moth, we're pursuing heart, otherwise known as the Thunder Skein. That's not... So there's a cannibal. Victor's played this game, so there's a cannibal. That's the Grail. Heart is Thunder Boy. Actually, Thunder Girl. Heart is Thunder Girl. Though not all of them have genders, but Heart does have gender. Ecdysis is closed, so, you know, whatever. I got some Mystique, which is not actually good for me in the long run. Because I'm a dancer, we're going to continue to invest heavily in increasing my health. And you know what? We're gonna dream on something. We're gonna dream on this desire of change. Of all things, the desire for change is most susceptible to change. It isn't straightforward to regain the desire for change once it's lost. Pursue sensation rather than change. Ah, shit. I hit OK. Damn it. Oh. Quick! Quick, 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 quick! Run away! Maybe it didn't save. It's because you dream on change, Vic. That's actually just what I almost accidentally did. You can't dream on change. Great. I have not lost. I have not lost my temptation change. But I'm not really sure what to do, because you do have to dream on something in order to move forward, I guess. But I really don't want to change it. Unless I'm supposed to. Am I supposed to go through sensation? And then return to change? I don't want to be a cannibal. But I suppose when you're pursuing change as an ideology, right? You would indeed go through many metamorphoses. I am one Hildy Brain. Oh, I should name myself. Hilaria. I'm one Hildy Brain. You're pushing it. No. We'll consider if we don't get any traction. See, it told me to add 2 more heart to the performance with my inspiration, which there are inspirations that have more heart. You can see what they contribute down here, like health is 2 heart, right? So maybe, I think I used passion instead of health, so maybe I'll use health next time. Vitality. So much and many of it. I shall be quite vital. Oh, subtle fracture, sweet! Let's see if I can get another one. Subtle fracture, clouds part, walls creak, old wounds ache. 6th order influence, significant resonances or correspondences. This can be used in some rites to summon minions. The knock permits no seal and no isolation. It thrusts us gleefully out of the safety of ignorance. Mystique, uncanniness lingers. Yeah. Oh, I'm sick. Okay, for a second I was like, stop that. Yeah! Sweet! Okay. Your location though. I don't know if I have the lore for this. Fuck. Combining these two is like mega dope. Alright. I said... Oh, this is work. Alright, so the Ectasis Club is open. Contract at the Ectasis Club. There we go. The Ectasis Club opens, I have learned. Yes, we know. The purpose. Skill. A hardened physique. Ability or scar. No, I used health. Influence. Ooh. Okay, well let's use vitality as an influence. Oh wait, am I making a vitality lesson right now? No. Okay, I can hold off. So we'll work one more time here. Can I dream about the doll? No, of course not. Can I study the doll? Well, I won't know yet. It sucks to let these go, but I don't have the materials yet to do anything with them. Yeah, I know. Restlessness. I get it. Alright. I know. In affliction. Let's see. 2, 3. We'll pay. No, we're about to get what I want from that, so... Well, yeah. We'll wait. Ooh, a glimmering! Alright, now let's try this. Contract, we're going to the club. The purpose... A hardened physique. I'm ready for the more exacting dances that occur deeper in the... Oh, that's right. I need my temptation back. Okay. Garment surrendered. The ring you commanded, I bear my flesh and I obeyed. I will not always obey the ring you. In the season of ambitions, this can upgrade your changed desire. And what else can do? Ah, come on, man! You cut that out. House. Okay, that's Stream Deck. Do I get my mouse back? Yeah. It's because I was bouncing too much, and the USB bounced out. Oops, ADHD. Explore, take risks. You won't always know what to do next. Keep experimenting, and you'll master it. All right, where were we? Good question. We just got Vitality, a lesson learned. Oh, perfect. Perfect timing. Okay. No, you cut it out, phone. Lord Almighty, no. No. Release. Release! Over here! The scuff is unavoidable when doing this. I don't feel bad about it. There. Now you cut it out, buddy. Go. Good. Where were we? We've loaded the game. Thanks, guy. Here. Vitality. Which is the next vitality going down? You are? Okay. Now we wait for my temptation to come back, and we get restlessness all the same. Okay. Let's try this again. A contract at the Ectasis Club. We'll go to the club. Our purpose is change. Our ability or scar is health. And our influence is going to be vitality. A lesson learned. Tonight, we are wrapped tightly in scars of green silk. We will disrobe with more vehemence than usual. Before I begin, Mr. Agdistis hands me up a mouthless oval mask, the green of spring leaves. I hesitate a moment before I put it on. He has smeared its inner surface with fresh loam. Aspect scar, the irrevocable outcome of an irrevocable act. This dance is called the vehemence of skin. All right then. Let us figure. Okay. When the first scarf comes away, the pain is shocking, like a tearing scab. The next one is easier, and the next, but I stagger a little. My compatriots glance at me in concern. I know that my expression is invisible behind the mask. For our conclusion, we wind together in a ring. When I tear away the last scarf, the wrench is like a root torn from the earth. I dare not remove the mask. Afterwards, my skin is unmarked. Garments surrendered. The malachite has taught me that the naked self is not the true self, but it is less of a lie. In the seasons of ambitions, this can upgrade your change desire. All right. That sounded fucking painful. Ooh, contentment! Hooray! Solitude. Some days are better than others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like a filthy sheet. Sometimes the river runs clear. Alright. Oh, you ate my vitality lesson learned. I guess that's okay. That makes sense. Okay, well, so my skin was metaphorically ripped off by green scarves. And now my temptation of change is going to be upgraded. Because I surrendered my garments. In some ways, a very heavy-handed metaphor. In others, completely incomprehensible. I've neglected my studies, but I stand a little straighter. Good. I don't think I've done any studying, actually. Let's see if we can find something in the city. Change, leaf. When I surrender to the choices I have made, when the tree-filtered moon walks my surfaces, I grow light as a leaf. I tremble when the wind comes. The veins beneath my surface are apparent. I always carry a bead of malachite next to my skin. This card will allow you to win a change victory. All right. Aspect the new form. I am coming to know a dance that began beneath the mountain pines of the dry land. Okay. I might have found somewhere unusual. Hooray! We can get books. But actually right now, I just realized I don't get paid when I level up my change through a dance. So I have no money. How oddly familiar. Okay. This is gonna be really tight. Oh, it's gonna want lore. I think moth should work with this. We'll see. I mean, at least I have... So this is how you get books to study and find lore. So I think We'll try moth, but if it doesn't, let me upgrade from there. Oh, I only need 3 lessons learned? Oh, I'm one upgrade ahead of myself. Alright then. I do not need lore that is suitable yet. So let's make some money. Let's just make money. I need to make money. Purpose. Show my skill to gain access, or leave empty if I'm just earning money. That is exactly what I'm doing. I am just earning money. Influence. Here. That'll stop it from decaying for a hot second. Okay, let's get an even better physique. I will grow stronger yet. Money! The musicians close with a flourish. Some of the audience start as if waking from sleep. Others applaud. One forces his way through the crowd to the exit, face drawn. There's always one. As we skip from the stage, Mr. Augustus winks, and here's Sulochana with her clever hands to bandage those of us who went too far. Listen, guy. I may not be to your taste, but that's just rude. Ah, man. A detective has noticed me because I'm mysterious. How dare. A steely physique. Hooray. Unlock books and other treasures. Here. We'll do some passion upgrades. And we do still need to be working because we have to start buying some books, man, or we'll never... This story will never go anywhere. We will be boring forever. Okay. Ecdysis is open. Go. Ability or scar. Oh, I don't want to dream that. Oops. I guess we'll go with health. Influence. Vitality? Sure. Let's see if that makes me more money. Ah, Lord! Here, health. Influence, vitality. There you go. Yeah, I know. Whatever, guy. You're barking up the wrong tree. Oh, nope. Oh, a jumble. Old clothes, near worthless accessories. It might pick up a few pennies somewhere, but it's of little use to me. Okay, let's try and find a place where it could pick up some pennies. I found someone whom I might pay to enact regrettable necessities. Ooh, you've got 5 moss. What do I don't need you for anything yet, though. Aspect hireling. I have negotiated this one's service for a little while. The Grail, hunger, lust, the drowning waters. Okay, well, you know what? I have one fund. I have a fund. A fund. I am still a starving artist, just a slightly fancier one. This is like the ultimate con. You know what? You can dance for enlightenment. It's the same as exposure, except even worse. Ability or scar. We'll try glimmering. The air is wreathed with smoke. My companions on the stage are fluttering shivers of flesh and velvet. Mr. Gistis's drums pound. We begin. Okay. How much time do you have, my guy? Okay, you have enough time. I want to read the books! It is my favorite part. I must have the money to read the books! Ugh. Wait, where did that go? Oh, there? It just flew away so far. There. Money! One money. Gross. 1 money. God. All I want is money! Okay. Let's try again. No, I don't want a hireling. I want money. Okay, wait. I think you're the next oldest. Yeah, you're next oldest. Wait, a Spintria! Initiates of the Hidden World use Spintria to pay for services. They can easily be sold for more traditional funds. Silver Spintria are more valuable and usually display scenes of... The heckers? I literally have it set to extended unlock, and it is falling asleep. You're being a butthole phone. Okay. Okay, we've loaded the game yet again. So, let's pause that. Read sentimental literature? If I propose to learn anything, I wouldn't be reading this stuff. That's funny. What did we get here? Just fatigue tales. Okay. Oh, a Spintria! Okay, so let's... The Spintria. They can easily be sold for more traditional fun, so Spintria are more valuable, and usually display scenes of debauchery on the reverse side. I want to live in this universe where secret money has sex on it. Alright. Passion glimmering. So now we got this glimmer, and that glimmer. To get a lesson learned. So that eventually my organization can stay the same, because I'll have enough stat cards that things won't get shuffled, and I won't want to lose my goddamn mind. Again, I have no interest in hirelings. I have nothing I could make you do. Ooh, extra vitality. And we'll try again. Vitality, vitality. Ecdysis is open. Right, that is just a heart influence. That's moth. Actually, let's wait for that glimmering lesson. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. Passion, and then a lesson learned. Let's see if I make money I can use right now. Which is like, it's very nice, patron, that you gave me this cool, sexy money. Yes. JK, I can now sell that cool, sexy money. Okay, first up, Oriflammes. Attend an auction at Oriflammes. We perch on alarming Rietveld chairs in a windowless auction room with vividly burnt orange walls, waiting for the auctioneer to announce what he's offering. The reek of new paint makes the brain spin. Hit start to see what's on offer, or add an item you would like to sell. Oh, I would like to sell my sex coin, please. Few of the customers at Oriflammes are students of the invisible arts. They'll buy tools of power as trophies or curiosities without any idea of their true value. But this will get their attention. Sell with caution. There's no way to get it back. I understand that, and I know later on there are probably people who would want me to pay in Spintria. But right now, I have to eat. I like eating. Here. Just keep up this little vitality party. That's not going anywhere. An affliction, yes, I know. Vitality party! And then, what's going on here? Ooh, the crowd is getting excited. Perhaps there shall be much monies. I am safe for now. My adversary has not enough evidence to bring anything. Yeah, because I haven't done anything yet, game. I've been trying to get enough money to make sure that my... Oh. Passion scarred. My sentiments are changing me. Whoa, what just happened? Did you just steal my passion? And fuck it up? Because I did a dancing? Fuck's wrong with you? The auctioneer... Okay. The auctioneer has to raise his voice over the hubbub of the crowd. The auctioneer's gavel bangs. My item has sold. Yes! Many funds! Oriflammes. I'm selling this bullshit. This oddity is probably worth something, but it's hard to be sure. Okay. A scar. A flexible aspect. The skin I bear will grow too small, so I must begin to abandon it. I will need to send a part of myself to learn how. Integument. Oh, okay, so the integument is like part of a seed? Think of the integument as the menstrual wall of a plant ovary. How handy that I was. Why do I need this knowledge for this game? Yeah, integument surrendered. The mother pierces, the witch demands, the sister dissolves, and so my skin is thin as rain. The twins in the serpent war, and in that war I've learnt how pain can be a gain. Okay. Living in this universe is dangerous for every portion of your being. The sick room. I have left it. Okay. I guess we're gonna dance with our scar instead of risk ability. Because you guys are buttholes. I mean, a bundle of junk selling for 2 coins is better than no coins. It takes time to sort the gold from the dross, the wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. Glimmering lessons learned, correct. Extra vitality, but we're not focusing on that right now. All right. Found something noteworthy. The Viennese Conundra. It is the color of moth, which is nice. The Viennese Conundra. Nico van Driel describes odd events in Vienna. The disappearance of children, the epidemics of parasite activity, animal mutilations, nightmares of worms, the activities of a charitable organization, the New Ligaens, that funds the burial of the poor. She proposes peculiar connections between these activities. Indeed. Bronze Spintria. Cheapskate. Give a mouse a penny and she'll want a silver Spintria. You know, like you do, right? Yeah. Let's continue to make money, because we're about to spend a whole mess of money. On what is contained by silver? A bestiary by Pomander in Greek. Okay. And the next of Hildy's obsessive organization comes to pass. If I can do it right away, it gets to live up there. Otherwise... we're gonna start this. Languages, what we need to translate them. I guess we can just put people to talk to. Yeah, let's move talk up here. Current topics aside. There we go. We'll do it like there. Things to be talked about. Things to make the money. Like so. Things to do the explore. And books that require translation! And I suppose since this is a passion scar, I should just put it here? I guess? Yeah. Alright. Give me my money. Okay. The pile of vitality continues. The Echidsis Club. The the Echidsis Club. Yeah, we're gonna reuse this. It's only here for 8 more seconds, I guess. Oh, can I not use it now? It does have... oh, strained. I see. I can't use it again yet. Buggers. Influence. Yeah. Yeah, we'll use Fleeting Reminiscence. No, that's kind of low. No, that's still 3. What do you do? What does that make? 4 heart? Sure. And here? 4 funds! Alright. Vitality it is. Okay, so we're almost leveling passion, even though we could have a moment before, but it took... whatever. Whatever, it's fine. The Locksmith's Dream. Portions and Proportions. The Locksmith's Dream. The second volume of Teresa Galmier's examination of parallels in the mystic dreams of artisans. The frontispiece has been slashed with a razor. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Someone is very upset this book exists. Yeah. No. No great gains there. They do not appreciate when you are boring. A collection of essays. If the mind is a blade, this is a whetstone. Study to gain an erudition lesson learned, which you may be able to use to increase your reason. Okay, I don't even have any skill in reason, so... Alright. Let's see. I have enough time to do that. And yet again, we return to restlessness. Would you get off my dick, Rose? Like, get in line. Words are hard. They are hard, Vic. Contentment. I am content. Bless you. But I'm not. But I am. For the time being. All right. The Locksmith's Dream, A Light Through the Keyhole. Is this volume 1? The first volume, oh right, of Teresa Galmier's examination of parallels in the mystic dream of artisans. Okay. Galmier? It's probably Galmier. Contentment. Let's go. Let's depression sleep our dread away. Erudition, a lesson learned. Okay, we're gonna pause for a second so that we don't lose these. And we're finally gonna level up our passion. Even though we're just doing it again? Because it ate one? It looks like the scar is ready, so we can... Scar... Wow! I'm gonna have to figure out why it gets so mad. Like, it will not stay unlocked. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Or just touch it a lot. I'm gonna have to touch you a lot, phone. Yeah. Remind me later. I'm into it. I'm into it right now. I'm just here. I'm here for this. That's when I found out that most of my co-op, like I played with Pesky yesterday, so I assumed he wasn't really into it today. And then Mark has a flat tire, and Tony was gonna help him. So waiting for that. And I do not have much of a relationship with Jen anymore. So I was like, you know, if I'm on my own, it's either going to be We Happy Few or Cultist Simulator, because I've been playing that a lot. And I remembered how much I love this game. So it is. The influence. The influence. Restlessness. Eat it! Eat that restlessness. Eat it! Alright. Luckily, we still got the same book. I would have been just scandalized. Poke. Explore the city with other followers. Yes, we know. We know. Right now, we are just Book Central. We are buying books until our eyes bleed. Erudition, a lesson learned. But we're, again, wrong one. There. What'd we get? What'd we get? Oh, collection of essays. Okay, you can go live with Reason. When we're ready to level up Reason any further, we will read you. Oh, wait! What is this? Moth finds the light in the dark, and so do I. Okay. I've gotten an event. On the white. On the white. Solomon Husher writes, perhaps allegorically, of winter and its long, slow, doomed romance with the sun. The epigraph is sunset at noon. Okay then. We'll flip these. Okay. This is the order of study. Let's wait till this event is done before we commit to a direction. A wild imagination. Alrighty. Oh. Oh, that was a nothing burger. Okay. Actually, let's try something. Can I give you a Spintria as a cost? No. Okay. Moreland Shop, Kuhner and Girth. Oh, wait. Kuhner and Girth, ausführliche Grammatik der griechischen Sprache. Okay. A Greek grammar for speaking. An essential weapon for a ferocious struggle with a challenging language. Awesome! All right. Oh, you're gonna give me vitality? Ooh. Ooh. That was not a good performance on my part. Okay. Set you here. All right. Let's do it. Sweet. Money. I would really like to finish this reason so we can start reading the books. Buying the books is fun. Reading them is better. Ah, De Horace. In Latin, a 19th century reprint by the indefatigable Nathaniel Darcy Evers of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. That is the way. But this is about the hours themselves. Oh, drink water! Yes, thank you! Alright, now I have a scholarship skill. So now... Of course that's gonna expire. That's fine. Ability or scar? Scar! Influence. Let's throw some lantern in there. Let's see what happens. Let's mix it up. The burning of the unburnt god. Okay, this is gonna be about the forge for sure. Compiled by Hosty Tasmain. Hosty Toasty. From Oral Traditions in Rural Persia. Okay, it doesn't sound like it is in Persian though. Yeah, whatever, guy. Alright. We'll study some reason. A jumble? You bastards. Whatever. I'll take anything. Give me the 2 funds. Nothing's ever good enough for you soulless harpers, which is not anything I meant to say. Okay, so we'll do the Ecdysis Club. Restlessness. It has 2 heart and 2 moth, so we'll use health for this. I guess if we get a health scar, we can use it later. Hey. We're just gonna keep buying books till we finish this little bit of slog. We're almost done. I just don't want to waste the erudition I got, so we'll put reason to level 2 and move along. That book contained knowledge. Now I contain it. The world is awash with printed words. Even the newspapers contain knowledge. Sometimes. A collection of poetry. Well, if essays are about reason, then this is about glimmering. So we will hang on to that till we're ready to upgrade passion. Ooh, a bronze spintria. Bronze spintria, by the way, initiates of the hidden world use spintriae. Bronze spintriae usually display the act of shaping on the reverse side. They are 4G. Okay. So double erudition makes a lesson, and 2 lessons make a level 2 scholarship. Like merged dragons, but with Cthulhu's. Okay. Yeah, I know. I got sick. It's fine. There is plenty of health available for you. You don't have to give me the death noise. Thank you. The Victory of Crowns. The Victory of Crowns. Erratic accounts by one Arun. Of the hunting and consumption of supposed immortals by shadowy cults of assassins. Published in the late 19th century. Okay. We're really backlogged on books. I think, though, yeah, all we have to do is research the scholarship skill, and then we're done doing skill level up for now. Silver Spintria! Fuck yeah! Money! Never a time goes by when that is not Toe Jam and Earl. I'd play Merge, Eldritch Merge. But never a time goes by where that's not money! I should find that sound effect. I should definitely find that sound effect. Notable scholarship. Excellent. Alright, let's start reading some fucking books. The Viennese Conundra. When the individual K attends the meetings, black dogs are sacrificed and quartered. When the individual M is in attendance, black mares are found with their throats slashed. I propose that these sacrifices are not necessary, but that our Legaean friends may consider them fitting. Herewith diagrams of the mutilations. Not unsettling at all. Perfectly normal. Oh, my Lanta. Yes, 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 yes. The humors of a gentleman. Samuel Savage's satirical comedy on the intrigues of the ailing but cunning John Son, his mistress Mavelin, her lover Leo, and the upstart Corvino. You should know that all of those, including Son, are animals. Oh, hold on. An ectasia... okay. Ectasis. An ectasia... An ectesias riddle is what may be lost. Each ectesias parable is an attempt to answer the riddle. Oh, this is month number 6. No wonder I can't pronounce it. But yep, that's all, folks. Another affliction. I guess I do work with my body. Time and again we hear... Okay, so Locksmith... Read this volume of the Locksmith's Dream. The parallels and mystic dreams experienced by carpenters, masons, and other artisans, and what they purport to reveal about the architecture of the world, sometimes mordant, and my vocabulary grows. Especially of humor, having or showing a sharp or critical quality, biting. Sometimes mordant, sometimes funny, no one has ever explained while Galmier devoted herself to this quixotic exploration of artisans' dreams. With that, we get a Watchman's Secret, which we have already had. It has been expressed, we had this in a different game, it is expressed like this: each hour has its color, but color exists only where there is light. Oh, the gradient begins. My favorite part of this game. I have a lot of favorite parts, but really, that's really one of the most favorites. In this volume, Galmier records fewer dreams and explicates more of her own elaborate theories. We see this again and again. What is below can't escape what is above. Alright, more affliction. All of the afflicts. Afflicts like Netflix. Rent an illness. Actually, illness on streaming. Want a sick day? Get Afflicts. Oh, hold on. This is this. What is this? The War of the Rhodes, 1450 to 1580, Censored Edition. Willis Ford describes the War of the Rhodes, an event in a history other than our own, in detail, but numerous pages have been removed. The name of the publisher is blacked out, and an ominous slip stapled to the cover explains that Willis Ford has been excised. Understood? Understood. The finest artisans all dream of the white door in the end. I'm no artisan, only a scholar. I think there's a secret that all these artisans know, but I think that secret is only half the story. A locksmith's secret. Sooner or later, every locksmith has the dream. Now we recite its 7 phases. Nearly every summoning rite requires the knock influence. This lore will provide it. Study on the white. On closer investigation, the work seems to be a theory of aesthetics, or perhaps a set of warnings about the dangers of painting. Fair. One must never become too involved in art. Your soul will get too strong and leak out of your eyes. Gildersleeve's Latin grammar. $2. $2 whole fucking dollars, you butts. The Queens of the Rivers. A surreal contemporary play by the enigmatic Monica Medina, in which the queens of the rivers are murdered one by one. Feels very safe, very good. Everything is A-okay. So, this is where we are worried about painting. Husher writes distractedly of his hatred of colors and his yearning for death. He hints at a great work he has envisaged or begun, where the palest of paintings will enthrall the world. He returns again and again to certain compelling phrases which he claims are the secret words of winter. A sexton's secret. Certain knowledge, it is said, can be expressed only through the particular quality of silence. It has been suggested that one can only read such knowledge with one's eyes closed, but only by mischievous commentators. Yeah, this way instead. Oh, one more over. I wonder though, because there's pink. Maybe pink just starts the other side. We'll see. Time to read about the burning of the unburned god. Tasmane hypothesizes a pre-Zoroastrian fire deity whose rites were the rites of smiths. Yep, a collection of essays. Into the junk pile you go. Well, it's not the junk pile, but into the leveling later pile. I guess I can go to Oriflamme's and try and buy something too. They might have rarer works. A collection of poetry. Ectasis Club time! I am ready for the more exacting dances that occur deeper in the club, in the room behind the red baize door. Mr. Agdistis will adjudge my suitability. Tasmane ultimately concludes, with apparent reluctance, that the deity was a goddess. He suggests that its gender may have been the cause of its suppression. The rites described are often eerie, sometimes grisly. Rite of the Crucible Soul. Hold on now. An ardent orison. When we watch a fire, what are we watching for? When we find it, these are the words it will speak. A word that sanctifies the change that comes when the seared skin peels. Okay. Now, hold the phone here. Rite of the Crucible Soul. This rite uses an instrument of power to set the blood afire. Fire is the lesion in the skin of the world. The assistant rarely survives unharmed. Okay, so you want me to set a follower on fire. Noted. The Victory of Crowns it is. Study The Victory of Crowns by Arun. The assassins are, according to Arun, the agents of a power called the Coronel, a soldier of the Secret Masters. The accounts go all the way back to Roman times. An introduction to histories. Alright, we've got a lot of pink books coming up. The 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes divergent incidents in 5 major histories. Okay. A superior contract at the Ecdysis Club. Mr. Agdistis clasps his long and beautiful hands together. He smiles fondly. He will take a very little of my blood, just in case, and then we'll be ready. Just in case what, Mr. Agdistis? Maybe we could not and say we did? I think I would prefer that. Okay, a superior contract. Go ahead and do health, restlessness. Yeah. Arun's scholarship is dubious, but they, writes pithily, incidents of sudden and violent death are interspersed with aphorisms. Ours don't dream. Long try not to. A knife's secret. So when you order from Weather Factory, they always give you a card with one of the hours in your package, and they gave me the edge. And I was like, oh, I'm a murderer. A knife's secret. When our ancestors forged swords, taught the arts of martial movement, spoke curses on the eve of battle, all these things shared certain patterns. The edge is, I believe, represented by the captain or the colonel, and is for assassins and murderers. We are not making much money right now. We have not made money dancing for a hot second. Would be cool if we did. Apollo and Marsyas. The libretto of a lost opera concerning the contest between Apollo and Marsyas and its tragic outcome. The librettist is identified only by their initials. Those are a lot of initials. RKNJL. Okay. The humors of a gentleman. By the end of the first act, Mavelin has revealed the secret door in the walls of the house to Leo, and Corvino has taken to consuming worms. Like, part of Alexis Kennedy's work, I tend to imagine, is just like... This is where Aleister Crowley goes. Like, when he goes out to the theater, he's like, I want to go see this troupe, you know? I'm gonna go... I want to go spend money on bonkers people doing bonkers-ass things. Oh, I got a book! They gave me a book. Hitting Ripe and the Moldy Warp's Grave and Other Stories. A lusciously illustrated tome of loosely connected children's stories collected by one N.K. Field. Few of them are remotely suitable for children. Or like Johnny Depp plays the lead characters, you know? This is where Captain Jack hangs out. Yeah, I know, Wary Detective. You're not gonna find shit for a while. We're just learning. We're learning before we start stabbing people in the chest. The play is scabrous and occasionally hilarious. The characters are contrary and capricious. Many of the more resonant lines might well be formulae of power, disguised in plain sight. Oh! Double Watchman's Secret. I think that does mean, with some erudition, I could combine them to a level 4. Let's see. Why? I don't know, but I'll do it because I can. Provide erudition. Okay, yeah. I can't use that, of course. Yeah. Oh! Another scar! My sentiments are changing me. Passion scarred again. Wrapped in King. The musicians close with a flourish. I got another book. Listen, I don't need books for... Detailed accounts by James Cullen Murphy of secret bacchanals and ecstatic dances observed in necropolises and graveyards in southern Europe, in Egypt, and in Anatolia. The author is a self-confessed ghoul, an eater of buried flesh. He claims to have witnessed the dances while at his feasting. And there goes another passion. Well, guess it's time to read some poetry. Or not. Maybe that's a sign. We'll go ahead and call it today. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, ads all the time. Even if we're a tiny group, let's go raid somebody. As long as they're not huge. That'll look weird if they're super huge and I raid them. Same category. Oh, is nobody I'm following live right now? Oh, nobody's live. Oh. Did I miss, Lexi and Dama? Let us see. Let us go on a journey. Let us see. Oh, stop talking to me. I'm going on a journey. No. Go to main. Go to home. Back to Twitch. Back to Twitch. No. No. Twitch. Twitch home. I can do it. I can do it! Okay. I think they go from Dama Plays Games. I think that's the actual streaming channel. Videos. Featured clips. Recent broadcasts. Oh, no, they're not streaming today. Oh, it must be because Marco doesn't have a game to play right now. Okay. Well, I guess we're not raiding anybody. Thank you all for coming. It was very enjoyable. My hope. I hope those of you who stopped by enjoyed yourself. If you did enjoy yourself and you're lurking and you haven't followed yet, you absolutely should. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Thank you very much. You guys enjoy.